What's up, everybody? Welcome back to some more DayZ. My name is Raven from the Sky. Let's play. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Alright, the sun's going, looks like the sun's going down, so we may have to hunker. Now I'm going to try to make it to Petro before the sun goes down. Then I can find a place there and just hunker down there until the night cycle is over. Yep. But continuing off of where we left, I might as well start making new lurky loos. All right, when you fresh spawn, you spawn in, right? What you're gonna do is you're gonna get yourself a knife. Find a dirt road, find two stone knives, two small stones, combine them, make a stone knife. Or you can use or use the steak knife you spawn with. Only thing is, you're not gonna have much room to really compile things. So that steak knife is freaking garbage. It's it's already badly damaged, and it's not all that great. But you can use it because beggars can't be choosers. So make yourself harvest some, farm some sticks, and some bark, make sure you get a short stick out of that. Combine it with the bark, make a hand drill kit, or find some matches. Because 9 times out of 10, you're going to spawn near a town, whether you spawn at the coast or not. You always spawn in a town, and if you don't, fun fact is, these power lines always leads to a town, always. Or if you're playing on Chernarus or Livonia, the train tracks will always lead to a town because train stops are always in towns. And that's based off of common sense logic. So either way, you follow this or you follow the train tracks, you'll get to a town. Oh shoot. It might hit nightfall before we get there. Try to get there before nightfall, but I don't think I'm gonna make it. We may have to hunker down here. It's getting really dark. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a fireplace. We still got a ways to go. What I'm gonna do? Look at that. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna make a fire here for when I lose my heat buff, and then for instance, here's an example right here. Got some bark. Now I already have a lighter, so there's no need for me to make a hand drill kit. Alright, so it's getting nighttime. I don't like to travel at night, so that's why I'm gonna stop here and I'm gonna hunker down in here. Place is clear. Ghost is clear. Good thing about this house, these 2-level or high story greenhouses, not ground house, is there's only one way in. So most houses like this, like the red ones, have 2 ways in. So if you're looking at this garden, this door, he might come in through behind. Then you have to get up. Because I always sit down in that pose. So it's going to take like a half a second for me to get up, get my gun out, and then position. By that time, if he's already aiming, I'm as good as dead. Alright, so you don't have to get into the position. You can just crouch or just stand, just so you're already in the ready position. But when you play on a low populated server, it's a rare occurrence where somebody's gonna mess with you. Split this. I'm gonna split this and then I'm gonna add this to the fire. It doesn't have to be an extravagant fire, just for me to keep the heat buff. So, just for me to get 3 pluses. I don't need a full a fire with a full health. It's like I heard something. You don't want to be caught standing anyway. And what to do as I say, not as I do. I was sitting there standing there. If that was a person, they would laser me. I'm standing all out in the open. What's over here? I think I've already looked. Freaking trends. I don't want a GPS. I don't want that. It's not the type of GPS we using in modern day. It's more so one of them old GPSs where it's like the position, latitude, and longitude. So I mean that's good for like if you trying to tell somebody where you're at and they're looking at the I Survive map, or if you know which you should be utilizing the I Survive map, and if you die, you go down, you'll be able to know where you're at. What is this? 308 wind rounds. The only thing is when I light this fire, it's gonna illuminate this whole house. And that's gonna attract any players that over there will be able to see the illumination. Think of a Christmas tree in a pitch black town. That's what this house is gonna be like. It's the only bad side about starting a fire, but you gotta stay warm. Oh, let me check the greenhouse. You gotta stay warm, people. If there's anything in here. Nope. Oh. Close that. I'll check it again when I leave because the server's gonna reset in about 10 minutes. Close this door. You have to open both doors to get in here. By then, I'll be done stood up and got prepared because I'll hear him coming. So what we're gonna do? Go ahead and light this. So look at that illumination. Let's step out real quick. I'll show you guys. See that? See that? Look at that. That's going to instantly let somebody know. Look at that. They'll be able to see that light. Oh, and that's going to attract them like flies to a light bulb. Like a moth to a flame, as the saying says. So just be prepared. If you're playing in a high populated lobby, more than likely, a lurky is going to come in here and see what's the illumination. And at the very least, they're going to come in here for warmth to get the heat buff, especially a fresh spawn. If you're in one of the towns, a fresh spawn is going to, I've had it happen. He walked right in. I think I may have even recorded on an episode, might have. Or he might have caught me right after the episode or right before I hit record. But I think I got that on video, where he literally just, he walked in like this. Walked in just like this. Because I had the fireplace going in the illumination. Because it was in one of the towns that was near the coast, so he was a fresh spawn. He may have not. I don't think he was even playing for like more than 10 minutes. When you get to the point where you got 700 plus hours into this game, you can pretty much tell how long someone's been in the game based on the type of gear they have. Because certain gear only spawns in certain places. Like you're not gonna find a K-74 or this Vega on my back. You're not gonna find this at a police station. You're not gonna find a Vega. You're not gonna find the K-74 at a police station unless somebody went in there and dropped it or got killed in there. And by then, it's your lucky day. But for the most part, you're not gonna find it there. All right. You're gonna find this more so further inland on the map, towards like the center of the map. That's where you're gonna find those two weapons. So if they have like just like the 22 LR rounds, what's that, the MK2 on them and a pump shotgun, they've only been playing for about 15 to 20 minutes. They just spawned. They made it to a police station and found those two weapons. They found the MK2 in a house like this, and then found the pump in the police station. You see what I mean? I've been playing this game so long, I can know how long people have been playing based on the gear they're carrying. Or, let's say I'm wrong. Okay, I'll say this. He may have just got lucky if he's geared up. If he's only been 15, 20 minutes based off of, if I beat him in PvP and based off of how he's playing, he's a noob. That means he got lucky and found a KA. You know what I mean? Yeah, he got lucky and found a freaking KA, or found a Vega, found a tactical vest. So they have like so now that the ballistic vest actually spawns in the police station. So you definitely want to hit up a police station. Okay, get yourself the ballistic vest, the I think the Orca jacket. I forgot what it's called. I haven't had it in quite some time. That'll keep you warm. Police pants aren't that great, but the jacket and the tactical vest, all right, will do you right. And the pump shotgun, tier 2. Don't sleep on that shotgun. That shotgun, I'm telling you, shotgun ends gunfights, especially medium close range. Has the last word. Slower fire rate, but keep your shots tight. You'll win every time, especially if you aim high at their face. All right. Like on a tactical vest and they have a ballistic vest, don't be aiming at the chest. It's gonna take more than one shot. But if you aim it high, and then combine that with the spread, you'll down them in one hit. All right. May not happen every time, because if they have a helmet on like me, those helmet protects from headshots. Keep that in mind also when engaging in PvP. But don't think so much that you're overthinking. Develop muscle memory, getting enough PvP matches and PvP engagements, not matches, to where you build up that muscle memory and you're not, panic shooting or panic fighting. You think it through. Come up with a strategy. It is what it is. All right. Our server will be started in 3 minutes. All right, guys. I will hit you back in the daytime. And we are back. Sun is up. Time to explore. You know what? I think the server reset since then too. So let me see what spawned. I kind of shot out the house kind of quick there. Sledgehammer. Anything over here? That's a 9x39 or 7.62. 7.62 by 39. Can't use that. I wish we could. We got 5 point something. 5.54 I think, or 5.45. Let me see. Anything spawning here I could use? Baseball cap. Right, let's keep on keeping on. I consider myself fully geared. I will keep on keeping on to petrol. Anything spawn here? Oh, Maltese. That's another thing you want to do. Let me take one right now. I'm not going to get anything. You're not going to catch anything from taking Maltese that you find. It's mainly like food and water that you might find that you might get infected from. Hey, we got 38. That's a whole. We got over a month's worth of. If you're going like, how they tell you how much you got in a bottle and the servings based on the serving size. That's pretty much like a month. Coming up on like a month and a half's worth of Maltese. Definitely fully geared. There's another stone. Use those to create small knives. But anyway, you want to where did I leave off? Oh yeah, military base, PvP, something around there. Okay. You want to strategize with your engagements. Okay. You want to have some type of strategy with it. Now, you can freestyle it. That alone can be a strategy. There are people who freestyle. There's a freestyle wrestling. There's no certain discipline. It's just, okay, I'm just going to roll with the punches. That's what you're good at, then go for it. But I feel like it's best to have a strategy. You can only develop those, really, based off of the experience you get from PvP. Like, once you play against so many players, you automatically know. You may even automatically know, based on what weapon they're using, how far it is, what's the range on it for it to be effective. How many shots it takes for it to take down you, the recoil, the fire rate, which actually can be detrimental to the other person and you. That's a double-edged sword. Like, this has a faster fire rate than the standard pump shotgun. So if you encounter somebody with a Vega and you have a pump shotgun, unless you get lucky and you have like slugs, and so you got greater range. See, that's what I'm saying, strategy. So if I had slugs in this, I got better range than the person who has a standard shotgun. Then that's only assuming and going off of if he has bucks in the chamber, right? I don't know what he has in the chamber. He doesn't know what I have, but he's gonna find out. And vice versa. We're gonna find out, right? But more than likely, he has buckshot over slugs. Buckshot to me is more common. I guess you could say they're about the same with spawning, but to me, you're more likely to find buckshot than slugs. First off, in my experience. See, I'm basing my tips off of my experience. You're more likely to find buckshot to me, and rubber rounds. Which, if you want to be like the non-lethal, look, I don't want to hurt you, but I want to give myself enough time to get out of dodge while he's knocked out. And sure, use rubber rounds. Although rubber rounds can still be lethal up close if they're knocked out, and then you keep firing at their head. Eventually, they're going to be lethal as well. Okay? What the heck is that? So, you know, and as I always say, create an unfair advantage. They have a pistol and you have a Vega. And if you want to be the good Samaritan, right? I'm that way sometimes. Like, you know what? I see him darting across here, heading this way. I'm going to leave him to peace. Bro, compared to a fresh spawn, I outgear him by like 10 to 1. Okay? And if I see he's a fresh spawn, and he's obviously a fresh spawn, not someone who's trying to pretend to be one. All right? Some of those times, sometimes they can give it away. Sure, they can trick you, but I feel like old habits die hard. They'll start red flags and they'll give away that they're not really a fresh spawn, either by the way they speak or just the way they move. See, they don't realize that they're giving away their disguise because they're depending too much on the disguise itself. You understand what I'm saying? They're depending too much on how they look versus, the total package. But anyway, like I said, I would leave him be, and let him keep on running. But if he decides he wants to be a little froggy and hop and start shooting at me, then I'm gonna tear his butt up. I don't care about that's an unfair advantage, but I don't care because he took it upon himself to put himself in that position, whether it was me or him. And it's not going to be me. Not with all this gear. Not how long I've been, I'm going to go down fighting, put it that way. More likely it's not going to be me with a fresh spawn unless he gets dangerously lucky. Which he can do. Okay? Which he can do. He can get that lucky. Can I get that lucky shot? He can hit that lucky shot, like the lucky crab shot at the casino. He can get lucky. All right, and knock me out. I got on a ballistic helmet, so the best he'll do with the IJ-70 is knock me out, and then while I'm knocked out, he can finish me off. See, that's lucky because see, while I'm knocked out, I can't do anything. But I can bet you, he only have probably like 5 rounds in that clip if he just spawned. And he found it with the clip magazine in it. He probably has like 3 to 5 rounds. So after he knocks me out, he's going to either melee me to death or he's going to take off running. He's probably going to melee me and finish me off if he was smart. Or take my weapon while I'm knocked out and finish me off. This gear is too good of gear to pass up. He's not going to just leave me alone. However, I would do that to him if he's friendly and I had rubber rounds, but I'm at the point now I've been screwed over so many times. I've been picked off so many times. I'm not even going to give you the chance. I'm like, you know what? You have to be way away, like way up there. And even then I might say, you know what? Because look at the gear. The gear I have on. I might try my luck. Especially if I can spot that you're not really fully geared like that. I'm going to try my luck. I have the advantage. Why not? I'm not going to give you the chance to run up on me. So, you know what? I'm going to leave you be. I'm going to keep going, right? for you to look out the window and see me running with the gear, and for you to shoot me in the back of the head and then take my gear. That's shame on me. That's me being stupid. I should have took you out when I had a chance. I can't even be mad at that. That's my own stupidity. I saw you, perceived that you could be a threat, right? And still gave you the benefit of the doubt and kept going. And you proved me right by being a threat. That's on me. That's why I say you know, and that's the next point. Don't sit up there and throw your chair, toss your controller. It's not worth it. There's no point because it's going to happen. It's all experience. All experience is good experience. All right, in this game, that's experience. PvP, you lose, because I've lost many PvP encounters. I've been shot from, the Goonies all the way up in the mountains, not even know where the guy is, and he finished me off, because that's how it is. And I'm telling you right now, Sakal is a sniper's haven. Now, if you're trying to learn the game, it's best to play on, honestly, probably a community PvE server to be completely safe, where you just meet other friendly survivors, and you don't have no choice but to be friendly. This is PvE. No one can, But I still, even though I'm not much of a PvP person, I still like a little edginess. Keep me on my toes. Grease the gears a bit. So we won't get rusty. Push comes to shove, I'm able to push back. Because, see, that's how you get good, by experience. But if you want to learn the game, you're like me, you're not much of a PvP person, but you still, PvP is going to happen, and you still want to engage, then a low populated server probably would be best for you. That way you're not constantly running, because when I first played this game, there wasn't really any low populated servers like that, and because it was new, still is fairly new, but I mean, I played this when it came out, fresh, I think that week. It wasn't the same day, but that week. It didn't matter that it wasn't the same day. I'm telling you, all lobbies, all of them were full pretty much. Except for, I got into one lobby. It wasn't this one. That was I think it had 5 or 6 slots open. And I still was in the queue to wait. I was still in a queue. And I could, every time. And then, yeah, go back and look at the beginning of the season. Every time there was a dead player on the road that's been killed by somebody else. It was every time I turn, a dead player. I'm running somebody, PvP. I'm like, well, you know what? I can't even get mad because it's forcing me to get better at PvP. Versus me barely running into anybody on Chernarus. And right now, barely, because I don't have servers. Now I play on it's a low populated server, but that don't mean I'm not going to run into somebody. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Definitely, be prepared. Get your strategy going. Alright? So, but like I said, push will come to shove. Just be ready to push back, like I am. Shoot, like I was saying earlier, I'll definitely try my luck now. It's being fully geared kind of gives you a bit of a death wish. I feel like I know I'm not the only one. It's not just me that thinks that way. It's it does. It's like try me now, and you'll try your luck. Look at what you have, bro. You go to the military base, you will find a K-74, a KAM, K-74U, one of the 3. You're gonna find it in a Vega. Those are more common versus finding an LAR or what's that? SSG. Those are at police stations. It's some other ones, some high-powered rifles. Oh, and you'll find the SK. That's common, but you'll find that outside of the military bases. All right, but you're gonna mainly find a Vega, and you're gonna find this K-74, and the Vega and the 74U mainly. And then on occasions you may find this, or depending on the loot spawn, you may find this more so than the Vega, or you'll find the weapons, but you won't find any ammo. Or it may be scarce. and that's fine. But they've tweaked that. It used to be real bad back in the day, real bad. Gun no ammo, ammo no gun, real bad. Down jacket. Nah, let me keep this one. Alright, we're here at, I'm trying to think, should I go back to Military Island, though? KAM, but I might just skip Military Island. Honestly, I feel like I have all the gear I want. At this point, to go back, I'm just swapping gear. Swapping. Okay, I see black cargo pants. Let me grab those. Like, I already have cargo pants. You see? I'm just swapping. Like, oh, you know what? Let's try olive green with black. Let's try that army look, or a military look. Let's try urban militia. Let's try. Oh, I used to do an all black one with the beret on Chernarus. All black. Look. You know, it's so many different ones. And it's like, at that point, I'm just swapping ammo. So after I leave Petro, I might keep going south. I mean, just keep going around the, you know, where the coastline is. Dudino. I haven't been there too many times. I'm gonna go past. I could go through Nagovo, follow the road all the way down. Keep going. Let me keep going right now. Stop. You know, I think that's what I'm gonna do instead of keep going to Military Island. Sit there and go to some of these places I haven't been. And check the coastline for like a boat. That's really my next objective. Matter of fact, I need a spark plug. Oh shoot, I'm sitting there talking about a boat with no spark. I don't have a spark plug. I need a spark plug. Anybody got a spark plug? Oh look, the cavalry's showing up, even though they weren't there first. I don't know if the server plays catch up for them to render in or what, but they need to fix that crap. If it's nobody there, it's nobody there. I shouldn't be 2 minutes later, zombies being dropped in out of nowhere, spawning and being peppered out of, you know. Although that one was up there, but it sounds like more. There's one by this restaurant. I need to check these garages. Check these garages to see if I can find a spark plug. That's what I should do. Check this car. That's the end of that. Map. I don't need a map. I'm already using one. Let's see. I doubt it'll be in here, but nothing beats a failure but a try. Nope. Check that out. Slugs. Though both my things are already full, so I don't need any. Especially if you want to make range shots, you would use the slugs. I remember them slugs like on Battlefield. I remember Battlefield. You could snipe other players with like slugs. And on Call of Duty. It ain't exclusive to Battlefield. It's both. Them slugs, man, you can go crazy with them if you know how to make the right loadout. Anybody? that a firefighter? It is. Way over here. The fire... I thought the fire station was back there. Where the police station is. Way over here. Oh, brass knuckles. What's the ones I have? Where are they at? Still pristine. These things are... Man... Turn around. See ya. Flashlight, man. I ain't using that crap. I ain't gonna do that but to give away your position. The fudge. And check the tents and stuff here. Might. Like I said, I already have the gear on. Most of the gear, and I would like the KAM, but I'm not like fiending over it. I feel like I had it once before though. It was brief, long time ago. Ooh, black quilted jacket. And I had that on this character before. That'd be like an all black look, except the khaki pants. But I'm gonna keep this orange. What we got here? We got peaches. You can open it with the machete, but it's probably gonna mess up the food quality. It's best to use a can opener. You yield 100% of the food. Look at that, we lose 80%. Whoa. We lost, we won't lose 80%. We lose 20%. No, that's not 20. It's like 12. But still, it's best to... I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. Ah, it's frozen. I can't eat it. Shoot. My fudging thing is frozen. You fuck kidding me? Fudging. Frozen peaches. Those sound so fire right now. I'm just mad that I can't eat them, but in the game. I can't eat them in the game right now. They're frozen. So call things freeze. And now I don't know if they added, but they sound so fire. Bro, like slush. Almost like, you ever had like frozen fruit? That's almost like the frozen tin fruit. You make it so it's like a slushy. Oh my gosh. You blend it up. Oh my god. That sounds so... Oh my god, DayZ, why'd you do that? But anyway. I don't know. Like I was saying, I don't know if that feature... But it probably is. It's not just Sakal. It's probably across the whole game. But Livonia's a summer map, so ain't nothing freezing over on that. It's mainly going to be Sakal and maybe Chernarus. Because it can get pretty cold on Chernarus as well. I'm going to come over to this garage and see if I find a spark plug. What we have here. Sometimes you'll find one in the... There's a knife. I'm thinking about, you know what? Kitchen knife and just put it in the boot of the... Have a spare bladed weapon and put it in the boot sheath. Uh-oh. Knife is pretty damaged. Yeah, it's suffered damage. Weather beat. Me and my canned peaches. Alright. Find a combat knife. I might drop that machete. To be honest. Just keep the combat knife. Chelate tablets. Come on, man. No freaking spark plug. I can't remember where I found the last one at. And they may not always be here. This is a common spot for them to be. Car garages. But they may not always be here. Sometimes you'll find them at outhouses. You'll find them in houses, other houses, and things like that. This mofo zombie wandered all the way over here, bruh. Hammer. Nope. Boom. That's how you solve that problem. Don't even waste your time. Sure, you get the melee experience, but it's all it does is ruin your clothes, which ruins your insulation, which causes a headache. I don't need that headache. More chelate tablets. I don't need that. I got chocolate tablets. Looks like we get no freaking spark plugs. Let's condition my boots. Damaged. I like to keep everything in perfect condition. At least playing on this map. It may not matter so much on Chernarus or Livonia, but see this map, as stuff gets wear and tear, your insulation lowers, meaning you're gonna get cold and your cores are gonna drain faster. And like I said, that's just a headache. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna stop here for today. Thanks for watching. My name is Raven from the Sky. If you enjoyed the episode, drop a like and subscribe to the channel series grow. Take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out.